Hey, thanks for joining me in part 8 of my Wild Ladder Climb to Legends series with my Odd Demon Hunter deck. I've got 5 interesting games for you today. Let me tell you about my couple switches for this deck list. I took out 2 Tar Creepers and put in 2 Silithid Swarmers. Just gave me a little bit more attacking punch with the Swarmers that the Tar Creepers couldn't. And I use my hero power pretty much every turn, so the downside shouldn't affect me too often. Now, this is an interesting set of 5 games because most of the games end up being control matchups, and it's always interesting to see how my aggro deck can deal with control matchups. Here in this first game, I'm up against kind of a controlling Highlander Hunter deck. I'm worried about what kind of secret it is. If it's the 2-mana damage one, then I'm going to lose my minion, but then I mess up and I go right into the Wandering Monster. That was just a mistake. I should have attacked first. I mean, if it was Freezing Trap, it wouldn't have been a mistake. So, you know, sometimes you just take a gamble and you pick the wrong one. 2 mana burns, that can really help me potentially. Like I can use one this turn to deny him the ability to play a second Unleash the Beast. He got that Zephyrus off of the Stitch Tracker or whatever it's called. So it means he's going to have another one in his deck. Decided to use my I-beams. I was pretty low in health anyways. That way I can get a little bit more life. He's got another Zephyrus. That's unlucky. Decides to hold on to whatever card he picked off Zephyrus. Seemed like it was a... I don't know. What was it? I was thinking Big Game Hunter, but no, it couldn't be. Because the Glaivebound Adept got changed to having only 6 attack. Oh, Siphon Soul, that's right. Just play the Mana Burn to just kind of make it harder for him to react. But he still had 8 mana to play Call of the Wild.
I grow impatient.
That's not such a big problem though with my Warglaives. Just being able to get that 5 damage in down to 2. Unless he's got Reno, which I'm really afraid he's got Reno. This game looks pretty set. And it is, because I've got the silence. I held on to it in case he had something more worthwhile to silence than Misha. Now I'm up against a priest. I'm expecting the Highlander Shadow Reaper.
None will survive.
Crimson Sigil Runners unfortunately stuck in the middle of my hand, and Baku's just hopefully not going to get played at all this game, so I'll never get the Outcast. It's actually a Quest Priest. I like being aggro against Quest Priests. I don't like feeling like I can't attack. It just gets tiring. That silence there actually makes it easier for my Swarmer to be able to attack. Not that I'm not attacking every turn, pretty much. So this is easy. With the Loatheb on board, how's he going to react to that? He has to have a good minion here. Yeah, it's over. Loatheb is so great against control. But you gotta use it just the right time. Alright, Warrior. Warrior, Odd Warrior.
None will survive.
That 1/3 on turn 1, not happy to see that. so much armor gain. Just want to keep using my hero power. Let's skip equipping the weapon. Because it's a pretty good turn 4 play. Even though I could coin out one of my turn 5 plays if I wanted. But I don't know that I want to. I'd rather kind of equip a Warglaives and coin to be able to... So here I can play a 5-mana card and coin to use my hero power. Just getting my hero power in pretty much every turn. This is like a dead man hand. Oh, I got him down to 30. Awesome. Just trying to map out my turns. What am I going to do on turn 7? When do I play my Priestess of Fury? That's just going through my head.
Demons.
Do I go wide with a lot of little things? Let's try to kind of get in a big chunk of damage by playing Loatheb. Unfortunately, though, he's got a great answer. Well, that's the moment I picked to play the Priestess of Fury. He's got no armor, so hopefully he can't shield block and use his hero power to be able to shield slam. Tank up, that's his hero power. And he's got the Blade Storm, though. I decided to draw and cash in my weapon attack because I've got 2 weapons in my hand. I'm just slowly whittling my opponent down. Yeah, I'll tank the 8 damage just because it lines up well with the Warglaives plus hero power. And now what else do I play? I forgot to play the Battlefiend. I was kind of debating if I wanted to, and because I didn't get the attack, I just decided not to, which, I don't know. Guess I'm happy I didn't. He's got the board now, though. And I can't Warglaive with 1 attack through the taunt with 7, so I just try to get my consume magic to the outside so I can use the outcast. And I just forego attacking to the 3/3. I'm actually happy he played Dr. Boom. That means he's not going to reliably be gaining armor every turn. I hold back on using my weapon, or do I? I mean, I guess it's worth it because I've got another weapon ready to go. Just thinking hard if I want to kill the 3/2 or go face. I decide it just makes it a little bit easier to kill, to prevent the 6/9 from dying. Huh. It's a big taunt there. Takes a lot of resources to get through it, as far as... Well, I just won't get a chance to do face damage. Hardly any. Some is better than none, though. Worked well with my Happy Ghoul. And now... You got him to brawl. So that worked out well. Up against another priest.
I will prove myself to you.
I'm expecting some kind of controlling Highlander Shadow Reaper type of thing, or... I haven't seen big priests in a while.
None will survive.
Ever since they nerfed Barnes. So I killed the 2/1 instead of playing the Crimson Sigil Runner, because Sigil Runner would just die. So my next turn could be my Aldrachi Warblades, could be just attack to keep buffing the Battlefiend. And it lets me play the Happy Ghoul. That was the good thing about him playing the Twilight Whelp on turn 1. Let me take a little bit of damage so I could gain life and make the Happy Ghoul cost 0. Just when do I play the Loatheb? That's really what's going through my head. When. I want to have a board, a little bit of a board, so that way next turn I can attack with my board plus Loatheb. And just kind of get within lethal range if possible. Or just the range where your opponent is worried that you have lethal and starts playing to much more defensively. I could have played a mana burn there. I just figured gaining damage. I mean, that would have denied Reno if he had Reno. But starting the next turn, I'll probably play Loatheb, and then I'll probably deny spells and big plays every turn from now on. Because I'll play mana burn next turn. Unless, if I'm going to close out the game, then I'll just close out the game. So I end up closing out the game. Things are going pretty well against control decks. It's 4 in a row.
This ends now.
Yeah, I'm just not happy with those 3 cards particularly. Unless it was like discard Warlock or something like that, and which I'm not expecting.
That was a mistake.
Well, looks like it's a Mechathune Warlock. I saw that they have a new combo where they use Plot Twist and the 5-mana neutral legendary that when you draw a minion, add a 1/1 to your board. So they can play that and just use Hemet to cut out all the cheap cards from their deck, and then Plot Twist and just get Mechathune and Kael'thas on the board and be able to play Cataclysm for free. It's kind of scary how you nerf a card and then the deck comes back stronger because people kind of come up with a new way to play. This lines up well with Priestess of Fury. I just attack for 3 damage because I've got another weapon in my hand anyways. Yeah, I've got my opponent way down. I'm just worried he's going to have a Reno.
No, trust me.
Slightly out of range. I was hoping for a Twin Slice there so I could do the final point of damage that I need. Somehow my opponent doesn't have Reno, and I ended up winning this game too. I end up 5-0 in this run. 4 wins against control decks and a win against a combo deck. That leaves me at 27-10. Thanks for watching.